Now listen, y'all. There's different ways you can go about when you learn the truth about women. The RP truth. When you take that red pill, you go the black pill route, as they call it, where you act out of rage, and you don't want to go that way anyway. When you find out the truth, you just want to hate women and all that other stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, once you get the RP truth and you understand women nature, man, the best thing to do is just, use it to your advantage to navigate in this world as you level up as a man, and you get your money, your power, your resources, and you get in shape. You develop your social circle. Um, all the tools you need. Me personally, man, I understand women nature, but I'm on a journey just like y'all. Working on myself, developing myself, becoming the best version of myself, because I know the RP truth now. So I've probably been RP aware for probably about maybe 2 years now. But I've got better and better and better at working at it, and one thing I can say for sure is when you out here in the field and you dealing with women, that you gotta really just go, you gotta put yourself out there. You gonna make mistakes, it's a part of learning, because you gotta build up, your the ability to have social skills when you're dealing with females, so that way when you around attractive girls, you ain't awkward, you ain't stuttering with your words. You got to build up that. The more you do it, the more you practice, the more you work on it, the better you become. You see what I'm saying? And I know that I need to be more consistent with recording these videos, because I learned a lot about it. When you just being out there in the field and you just watching them. Me personally, I got a lot of sisters in my family. And I'm just out in the field when I go out with my peoples and stuff like that. I'm always observing, I'm always watching, I'm always listening and stuff like that. So you just use that to your advantage. But one thing for sure, man, it's just a few things that, I'm just covering that for sure. What I can say is, I think a lot of dudes mess up at is like trying to run up club game. Man, that's the worst. Because in the club, it's typically like, if you try to do general population where you ain't got money to pay for tables, you ain't popping bottles, bro. You're not dressed apart, because with these girls, it ain't about you making 3-4. Well, it depends. Okay, if you're dealing with city girls, it ain't about you making $300,000-$400,000 a year. They don't care how much money you making if you don't dress the part. It's all about tangible results, seeing it visually. Looking like the money, buying the bottles. Being around successful guys, having game and understanding the nature. Trying to go in general population in the club to try to get girls, that's a bad bet for you, man. If you ain't got the bread like that, dog, the best thing to do is be working on yourself. And on the path to working on yourself is, man, I don't know. I would say online dating. Some people say cold approach, some people don't. I say online dating, man. But your pictures got to be on point too. You need to go to a photographer, get your pictures taken professionally from a photographer. And you want to implement a profile that, embodies your life, whether it's your hobbies, what you like to do, stuff like that. That's going to attract the crowd that, that you want. You want to be dealing with people that's into the same things as you. Otherwise, you find yourself trying to go out there and do some other stuff that she want to do, and it ain't nothing that you into. Don't be that guy. You got to stand firm on what you about. So you want to have a profile that, embodies what your lifestyle is about. That's what I would say. I would say online game and cold approach, say you confident enough and you got the social skills to go up to females and approach them. Because in the club, you're going to lose, dog. You're just not going to win. Like I said, if you don't got the bread trying to run a game in the club, you're going to fall right on your face. If you go to the club a lot of times, I ain't going to say all the times, especially in the city, clubs, who leaving? The older cats with the bread who know woman game, or who is it? The other dudes who are maybe celebrities, maybe they entertainers. They leaving with the female. They leaving with all the bad chicks that you want to get. So all you doing is spending your little money on drinks. You just getting her juiced up for the next dude. You know what I'm saying? That's a waste. If you go out, just go out to have a good time. If you ain't got it like that, man, don't go out looking for females, man. And don't be in the clubs anyway. You need to be working on yourself. So that's what I would say about that. But, man, you just got to understand the nature of them, man, and understand how they move and the things they like to do. One thing for sure is You, it's a tough game out there, man. A lot of entitlement. That's one of the things that I battle with myself because, man, I love a beautiful woman, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of these beautiful girls, man, they're very delusional. They're very entitled, man. They got a very inflated ego, and their attitudes are very bad because it's a whole bunch of guys that allow them to behave the way that they do. No, most dudes don't check them on their bullshit, and the dudes who do check them on their bullshit is the guys who have an abundance mindset because guess what? They got their money on point, or they just get a bunch of women, or a combination of both, and they check them and kick them back out in the street. So when she curvy and beautiful, and she happen to be 29 years old or 34, and she ain't got no kids, and she's single, I ain't trying to say all the time. Mass majority of the time, dog, it's for a reason. Trust and believe. I'm out here. I know. If she's a beautiful, fit woman and she's like feminine and sweet, them girls don't stay on the market long. Trust me, they don't stay around long. If you say you one of those dudes and you happen to meet a girl that's attractive, she's fit, she's feminine, she's cooperative, with no children, young, hey, I would tell you, man, continue to build on that and see where it take you. But I will say this though, when it comes to these relationships, because they the gatekeepers to sex, right? We the gatekeepers to relationships. I don't care how fine she is, make her work for that because she's gonna appreciate it a lot more. Ain't no freebies, man. Just like they like to withhold sex in exchange for compliance, guess what? You withhold relationships in exchange for compliance. Yeah, that's what you do. You just play the same game, Absolutely 100%. Everything they get, make them work for it, man. Don't give them no freebies because they not giving you no freebies. You know what I'm saying? If they come through the gate and expecting a whole bunch, man, just keep it moving. I'm telling you. That's the way to do. Make them go to work, man. Because me personally, with relationships, I won't say never, but I'm telling you right now, say she gonna be with me, man. She gotta put in some work. She gonna have to put in some work. You know what I'm saying? I'm dragging you through the fire. I gotta know, because the most important thing to me personally is loyalty. That plays a big part. That means a lot to me, man. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. That's pretty much all I got today. Do me a favor, keep on watching me. I'm gonna do my best to try to be more consistent with upload more videos. Look, like, comment, subscribe. I messed that one up, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.